Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit special, a little bit different. We're going to try some float fishing with ragworm. This is something I've never done before in Norway, never used ragworm before. Managed to find a ragworm bed the other day, Saturday. Managed to dig a few ragworms, and I decided to come down here, give it a try off a local rock mark on the island of Mosterøy, which is around 30 minutes from Stavanger city centre. So this is where we are today, guys. I'll clip you up, give you a quick look around, and then I'll show you. So yeah, so what I'll do, I'll give you a quick look around where we are. We're going to fish a lot of marks along this coastline. It's a good few miles long, so won't just stay in this one spot unless it's producing fish. The tide is on its way in. So we should be good. There's a small skier here just below me. So let me get everything set up and then I'll give you a quick run through the gear, what we're using, how to set up the float, and what target species we're hoping to get today. So we'll do that. But first I'll give you a quick look at the mark where we are. So right now I'm up here and we're going to go down and fish probably on this skier here. There's a small inlet, small little channel running along here, and what we'll do is we'll put the float out in this area here and the tide will drift it back in towards the rock face. So I'm kind of hoping that there's a few pollock, a few cod, wrasse obviously because it's a rock mark, and we'll just have to wait and see what else comes up. So give me, yeah, doesn't matter to you guys because I'll just edit it out, but give me 5 minutes, I'll get the rod set up, run you through the gear, how to set up a float, how to put on the rag and everything, and we'll go from there, guys. Okay? Right, perfect. Alright, we're all set up now, guys. So what I've just done is put the float and everything on the reel, on the rod, sorry. Cast it out a few times just to gauge the depth. So I've just thrown the float out with just the lead weight on the end, no hook. Let it hit the bottom. Then I've gauged it and moved it up about, I don't know, 2.5 foot off the bottom. So anything around the bottom will be getting a bait right in its face. So to start with, I guess I'm a little bit overkill today with the equipment. I've never fished here before. So I figured let's just go all out today. Might be some big fish knocking around. I don't know. So basically what I've got is on the main line I've got a stop knot. It's about, let's say, about 7 foot drop, something like that, with a little stopper bead there. You can see that there on my thumb. And then below that then is an 80-gram float. And that's just tied off then to a power swivel from Limitless. Then between that, sorry, the main line is 20 pound from Limitless as well also. Between that then is just a small link, 2 beads and the lead weight between 2 swivels. And that slides just that much, what, 6 inches or so. So that's a 50-gram ball lead. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but inside the ball lead here in the blue, they've put like an insert inside so it's easy to get your line through. So that's 40-pound trilene there, just 2 beads, so it just slides that much. Another power swivel from Limitless, and then the hook end, as you can see here, and that I will show you is this one from Limitless again. Kamakari, I think it's called, and that's a 3/0. Yeah, I know it's a pretty big hook size, but like I say, never fished here before. I dare say I'm the first person to probably fish this mark with rag. So yeah, so then onto the ragworm, guys, dug by my fair hands. I know I'm right up and personal with you now, but yeah, there you can see them there. Very lively ragworm. So we're just going to take one. We'll take one out for now, and I'll show you how I bait up. I haven't bait the needle. I'm just going to put this bait out of the sun a little bit. Okay, so those of you who are having your tea or skirmish or whatever, look away now, so I can just show you guys how to bait up, how I bait up. So, I didn't have any newspaper or anything like that, so long time since I used a ragworm. Anyway, so all you're doing is putting the baiting needle through the worm. I won't show you all the details, guys. I don't want it to be too graphic for some viewers. So you can either use a bait needle or you can just slide the worm on yourself, whichever way suits you best. So what I do is I just pop it out the end so we have a little attractant. And you take your hook, point of your hook, place that in the baiting needle. There's a little tiny hole there for the point of the needle to go in. If you're an old guy like me, it's pretty difficult. Just keep everything tight and then just slide your worm up your hook. I've left a little tag end on the knot too on the hook. And there you go, guys. So I put that on, and what I do then, carp fishermen probably have seen this trick before. I just take a small piece of, well, right now it should be elastic band, but I've got some heat shrink here. So I just take a small piece of heat shrink and I just place it. This can be elastic band too, or whatever you have. So let me cut this down a little bit and then I can show you. Those tag ends in the bin. Yep, there we go. That's better. So there you see it, just a little bit of plastic. And what that does, it just stops the worm from sliding back up the bend of the hook. Right, that's all baited up. Let's get it cast in the water. Fingers crossed, there's a few fish knocking around. Just going to try and zoom in on the float for you guys so you can see how it looks in the water. So if that float shoots down under the water, you know you've got a fish on. There, see that? When it lies flat like that, that tells you, see right there, and your depth is set to deep. So that is just sitting on the bottom now, just right on the bottom. So that's a good indication that your float is not set up right. I threw it into the shallows here just to show you guys how it looks when you don't have your depth set right. So I'll just see if we can catch it one more time there. So when it sits like that, that's kind of perfect. When a wave comes in now, it'll just tip it on its side, which means you're either snagging your hook up or you're too close to the bottom. Either way, it is not good. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. I'm holding the camera there like that. So there you go. I'll see if I can catch something with the, I'll see if I can catch some footage when the float actually goes under for a fish, but right now, no bites, nothing happening. Alright everyone, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the short video on how to set up a float system. Unfortunately we had a blank today, so very short video, but I hope you enjoyed it. From me, Rogaland Fishing Adventure on the island of Musterøy. I will put it up in the little thingy here for you guys. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in. Appreciate your support. If you wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you feel like it, share it out to your friends and family. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you very much for your support. I'll catch you on the next one. Tight lines, guys.